Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 41st U.S. Open 9-Ball Championships, coming to you from the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel in Norfolk, Virginia. This is day number 2 of our 7-day event, and we've got a great international matchup coming up for you right now. Just before I introduce our 2 competitors, once again, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank our 3 signature sponsors. It's the gold standard of pool: Aramith, Simonis, and Diamond. It doesn't get any better than that, and we want to tell them how much we appreciate their loyalty and support to this event throughout the years and years. And we also want to once again say thanks to our most gracious hosts here at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside for our 2nd year and what we hope is many, many more years to come. A real exciting contest for you. We know you're going to enjoy it. It's now my honor to introduce our 2 players. Our first player comes to us all the way from Russia. This gentleman is the reigning Derby City Classic 14-1 champion, and he's sponsored by Kaspersky and the Moscow Union of Billiard Sport. How about a nice warm welcome, please, for RUSLAN CHINAKHOV. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent from Taiwan in the Republic of China. This gentleman's a former Golden Break 9-ball champion and also a former CSI Invitational 8-ball champion. He's sponsored by Cyclop Pool Balls and by Predator. Would you kindly welcome Ko Ping Chung? Okay, gentlemen, please go ahead and lag for the break if you would. This is a race to 11 with a 40-second shot clock. Rack your own, winner breaks, all ball fouls. Now, I have the pleasure of turning it over to the booth to our own Hall of Famer, Danny Diliberto, and the captain of Team USA's Moscone Cup, Mark Wilson. Go ahead, guys.
We are coming to you from Norfolk, Virginia, site of the 41st Annual U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship. Welcome, pool fans. Mark Wilson here, high above the feature match table, and we are blessed and honored to have alongside us Danny Diliberto. Danny, Chinakhov, Ko Ping Chung, anything we should look for here in the early stages?
Well, I'm glad they're not fighting because I like Chinakhov, but he's a good straight pool player. He won in Derby City, and he can rack the balls from the other end of the table. That's all I can say, but we got
tall.
A good matchup.
Yeah, he's very tall, and the Ko Ping Chung is the brother of Ko Ping Yi, former world number 1. They both come from the Republic of China, Taipei, which is the hotbed, the mecca of pool, so to speak, these days.
I've been there.
Chinakhov won the lag. They use the 1 and the 5 ball on the lag always. Why is that appropriate, Danny?
Yeah, you're right. For 100 years we've done that. I don't know. I guess it became traditional, but no real physical reason.
I think it's probably the most equitable, I guess, rather than use a stripe or
They're
something.
beautiful colors.
Yeah, they are. No, it's great. We're using the 3-point rule on the break. Chinakhov pocketed the ball. 2 other balls past the head string, so he will continue to play.
Well, I don't see any real situations that are going to create a problem. Maybe this one. He's got to go 1 rail to the 3, missed the 5. He did that. And you need an angle. He didn't get it. He got straight in. He's going to have to take the shot on the 5, but it's going to bring position to the 6 for sure. Not from there.
Looks like he might have gotten a little straight on this ball.
He did. You wanted a little angle, maybe where the cue ball would go towards the 9. It's going to be tough to go towards the 9 now.
Chinakhov regarded as a very straight shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have to manipulate the pocket a little bit, or he's considering just go ahead and playing the 6 ball from middle of the table where he had his tip.
Well, the thing about that is it'd be a little tougher shot, but position will be automatic. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he did what you said. He's just going to take the shot. Now he's going to go like 3 rails to the 7.
And we know for sure he was very straight on that ball, or he would have worked the cue ball a little bit closer.
But that's a flaw. You know, that was a bad shot. You know, it's not accidental that he got straight. you got to make sure of the angle to go to the next ball. But he shoots so straight. Look, he made that look easy. He fell on the 7 perfectly.
Yeah, he's not afraid to shoot, and that bodes well because at some point you do have to become a shot maker as much as you like to play proper position.
He's not afraid to shoot, but he's afraid to miss.
I think he's going to just play this 9 in the side, and that way it's conservative cue ball movement.
Yeah. Is he straight in on the 8?
He's straight enough. He can just move it just ahead, just a little bit.
Perfect. Yeah. Like Buddy Hall always said, don't play position when you already got it.
Great way to open the match there. Chinakhov 1, Kopeny 0.
Great player, but I could say that every match we got great players.
You really can, and every year the standards get higher, Danny.
You're right.
And you see it yourself. I mean, we're not just being gratuitous when we say this. Every year you think, boy, these guys have improved, and then you come back the next year, and sure enough, they're up another half a notch.
You're right. I've seen it now for 60 years.
Yeah.
Players have got better, but they've done it in every other sport, too. Why not pool?
Right. I always joke around, but it's kind of true. There's guys that come from the Republic of China that you can't pronounce their name, and you could put one out there, play half the match, and then take him out and plug in another one guys from their area, and they wouldn't miss a beat. They all play just flawless 9 ball.
What about the equipment? We could complement that. Look at this table there. It's gorgeous.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a diamond table, one of our sponsors. Super.
Yeah, you put Simona's cloth on there. And
Simona's cloth. The cues got better. The balls are rounder.
Even the bridge now, the Predator rest, unbelievable. I was down fooling with it earlier in the match as we look on. Chinakhov breaks. It's a legal break, but I don't think he pocketed anything. He's going to be open. And
He didn't, and he left the shot and position with it.
getting back to this rest, it's really unbelievable. It's very narrow and easy to wield, and it's got multiple different heights on it. It just looks to be a terrific product. I can't wait to get one. So oftentimes the bridge almost seems to be an afterthought. This is not the case at all. This was actually designed for high-performance billiards play.
And it's Greg Sullivan's baby, and he has done a lot for pool. I always talk about him, you know.
Yeah, just for clarification's sake, though, the Diamond is Greg Sullivan's baby. The Predator Bridge it's a different product. Oh, did he fall a little short here? He did. If he did, that's going to be a big problem.
You're right, but could he cheat the pocket?
Looks like he might have just enough to cheat the pocket and thread the cue ball down there.
And when I say cheat the pocket, you shoot the 3 to the left side of the left side of the pocket, and you'll go to the 4. Let's see if he does that. He did. Didn't have to cheat it much.
No, very smooth.
But he did it great.
Yeah, if he would have had to cheat it a lot, we would have seen a lot more velocity on the cue ball to force it. But he was able to cruise it there pretty so he.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now he's got to get the right angle on the 5 to get to the 6. The 6 to the 7 to the 8 is automatic. Ball on the... He got straight again, I believe.
No, he's just fine. Perfect little angle.
You think
he used
so?
a little draw. Yeah. You know, it's interesting, too, when you watch how smooth his transition on his backswing is, it's no wonder that he's consistent in world class. Yeah. The stroke repeats, and that's what provides good judgment on your ball speed.
But you see on the 4 when he cheated the pocket, easy to cheat the pocket when the ball's close to the pocket. But that shot, you know, and when you're far away, it's a little more difficult. Cheat the pocket.
Mm-hmm. One thing
he does it.
Another thing you're always struck by with these guys is how seemingly soft they hit the ball by comparison to amateur players who are always hitting the ball with a kind of a heavy hand.
Right.
These guys maximize the travel on the cue ball by using spin, but minimize on the length of the swing, which dictates speed. That contributes to consistency.
And if you could move the cue ball around the table shooting softer, the pockets are bigger.
Yeah, it's just a winning formula all the way around. Yep, Kopeny Chung starts off with a nice 1 ball, goes on to capture the entire rack, ties the score at 1 game apiece.
and they play a lot in Taipei, and I guess they got something like a school there, right?
Right, and you've been there. You know, it's maybe partially a third world country almost, and so yeah, jobs aren't easy to come by, and they're very difficult, and they don't pay that great. If you can learn to be a pool player, it does have some stature, and also commensurately has a decent salary structure. Pocket of the ball, legal break. Cue
He
ball.
doesn't have a shot on the one.
Right, cue ball drifted forward using the Accu-Rack template. They rack the 9-ball on the spot, which moves the wing balls up high.
And they don't go in as easily.
No.
That's good because you don't want the break to be that important. That's why they did it.
Yeah, he's considering his push-out options.
Well, what I'd like to see more of, and they don't do it for some reason, is when they push out, tie a ball up. I know it's a big move because the guy who pushes, I feel, gets the worst of it. So to make that equal, tie a ball up so you're more assured of getting back to the table. They
40.
don't do it.
40-second shot clock winds down to 2 seconds. Each player gets 1 extension per rack. Both of these guys are pretty quick decision makers, so they're not really slow players.
I like that.
Yep. Keeps the match moving. Races to 11 here at the U.S. Open. Winner breaks. It's kind of the way we grew up playing, Danny, that race to 11 winner breaks, so we like it. Some people feel like it might be too long for entertainment's sake, but for us purists, we think that's about the right length match.
It is.
Double kiss.
Well, he doesn't know when there's a kiss on the bank, and there's an art to that. And it's flawless. There is no kiss or there is a kiss. And you got to recognize the two. And he kissed it, but he didn't lose his mind with it. I don't know if he's got a shot at it at all. He might have a long shot.
Yeah, I think he's going to play the ball. I think he's playing offense here.
And it looks like the cue ball is going to go towards the 4.
Well, the 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Or in between them. What a great shot.
Yeah. Now he's bent over to see if he can get past the 7 to pocket the 2. Here's he's content that he can.
I think he could, but could he get past the 7 to get to the 3 now?
Oh, I see. The issue is, he can't do much with the cue ball. If he does, he's almost going to have to half curve it in. Oh, he thinks he can make a stop shot there.
Okay, he's going to take the cut on the 3.
This is really the kind of the pivotal moment in this rack. If he can transfer between the 2 and 3 and pocket the 3, then he's real good shape to go ahead and collect the game. So
4 and 5 lead to each other. Got to get to the 3.
okay.
That's what he did. He did exactly what you said, Mark. Once again, they're lucky you're not in the tournament.
Well, this shot plays so much better if you plan to leave yourself there as opposed to just randomly get there. It's easier for you psychologically to make the ball.
And it plays much better if you're from Kentucky because you could bank it.
Well, he's cutting it for sure.
Yeah. He lucky it went. Look at the speed. He's all right.
Yeah, you kind of rattled it home.
And it's dry out. And the table is still pretty new. So when the cloth wears out a little and it gets a little wet, that ball might not have gone in. Uh-oh.
It kind of sounded like a miscue.
No, he massaged the ball. It curved before it hit. You don't have to curve the ball to put English on it. That's what happened there. That ball curved, and it hit the ball full. You don't need that. He knows it right now.
Yeah, kind of an uncharacteristic error.
Right? Like I said, the cue ball curved before it hit the ball. That's why he hit it full.
Missed it.
Oh,
Missed
he
it by
missed
a mile.
it bad.
Moved his body.
Badly. You don't expect that.
Two very uncharacteristic misses. They make shots that you wouldn't necessarily expect them to get, look routine, and then here they've missed two routine shots.
Well, he just missed his.
Kind of moved his body at it. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a little hard. Is he going to get the right hit? Well, sort of. He's got a shot at it. He would like to have a better shot, but he's got it.
It's weird because there was no reason to get that close to the 7 anyway. I mean,
Not at
you
all.
just want to
Not
stop
at
3
all.
feet short of that.
He might be thinking of the last ball he missed.
Yeah,
It's still working on him.
I really believe you hit it right on the head there, that he was a little upset over his last miss, and then he was just a hair casual on this. He's comfortable and perhaps just a little complacent from the volume of pool that he plays.
Now he's got a little tricky position. He's going to have to go 3 cushions, which he did. Pretty good, too. A little thinner than he wanted, but he's going to get position on the 9 for sure. Just don't miss again. Well, he's going to be a little longer than he wanted.
All right, well, they traded unforced errors in that rack. Chung now has 2, Chinakhov 1.
And the way it looks, with no errors, he would have won this game anyway.
Yes, and he's kind of psychologically destroyed his opponent a little bit there by allowing him to get up there and miss a routine ball.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
He missed it badly.
He did too. It does not engender confidence, that's for sure. Looking out on the other tables, I see Tommy Kennedy operating. He won this tournament back in the 80s.
Great little player.
Yeah, John Schmidt's playing.
I talked to John Schmidt earlier. He said he's not playing well. But he said that when he ran 400.
Right.
He ran 400 at this tournament at the other place. I said, John, you look good. He said, no, I'm not in stroke. He ran 400, but he was right. He lost his next 2 matches. And he got nicknamed Mr. 400 because of that.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Schmitty. He's a character. He's a lot of fun to be around, though, I'll tell you that.
Runs a lot of balls playing straight pool.
Chung. Breaking from the left side of the box. It's a 9-inch box from the center of the table.
Look at that little guy
One
hit
ball,
him.
yeah, 1 ball went in. It's a legal break. Is he going to get a shot on the 2 or the 3 if the 2 goes
The 2
in?
is going to hang.
It did. Good call.
Well, there's no place to push, folks. So what do you do? It looks like it's a tough shot to hit unless you want to curve it. He might have to masse this to shoot it.
Oh, he's jumping it. You hear from the chalk on the tip that's the jump tip on there.
Yep. Well, anytime you jump the ball, it's a little tougher to control, but there's nothing in the way. Let's see what he can do with it. The cue ball is going to be flying around, I believe. It was flying around. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a cut at it.
You know, you hear a lot of applause on shots like that, but there's so many other shots in the match that comes up that are really more deserving.
You're right. You're right.
Just what,
People like when they see a jump or a big draw stroke.
yeah.
They get a kick out of that.
Well, the big draw stroke's even more of something applause-worthy, in my opinion.
It is, because we're against the jump anyway.
Well, I'm not really against it. I think full cue, that's okay, you know. But
I'm against it. Like I said, I'd like to change the rule to if you snooker yourself, you can't jump.
Look at that nice
And if
bank
your
shot.
opponent, he's not from Kentucky either. Right, you heard my rule.
Yeah. No,
You can jump if your opponent misses and snookers you, but If you say for yourself, you shouldn't be allowed to jump. Simple enough.
Irrespective, he did make the jump shot, and then he followed it up with a great bank on the 3, and now he's got himself in the position where he could capture this rack. There's still a lot in front of him to do, however.
Could he hit it soft enough? He sure could. Yeah, well, there's not much to do now. He doesn't have a good angle. He's going to have to try to get where he is right now on the 6. I don't think it goes past the 9.
No, it doesn't go past. He's going to have to get 3 rails around. He kind of like the cue ball, kind of about in the same line.
I think he can go 1 rail. I don't think he has to go 3.
No, he wants to go 3 because it comes out on the right angle to get to the next ball. He wants to get this up by the side pocket, and then release, and now he's got the easy transfer to the 7. And he'll need a 7. He need an angle on the 7 to come across the table for the 8.
Well, that'll be automatic. Make the 6 now and sort of stick the ball. There's a little angle. He's got the angle.
And come back behind the side pocket and then let it release from the second cushion. So he's got a little angle on the 8 so the cue ball doesn't get trapped. That's going to be pretty nice.
Perfect.
Now just a little bit of draw to check up the cue ball, and he'll play the 9 in the other corner pocket down here, opposite of the 8. Nice break and run out there. Jump shot, bank shot, and then a good pattern thereafter. Well played, Kopin Chung.
I think he's a better player this year than last year.
I agree. Well, you never know. That was just one match, but we did see him play last year, and he did not perform well at all.
You're right.
This is looking much more like the player that we thought we were going to see last year. The depth and quality of these fields is just stellar. If you get a chance to come down here, it's really not fair because our feature matchup is not even the only feature matchup. I'd say that probably if there's 12 tables going, then there's feature matchups on 10 of them.
You're exactly right. But if they keep winning, they'll be on this table.
This goes on for 7 days. It'll be ending next Saturday. A lot of people going to school on the break here because Americans don't generally play these rules. 9-ball racked on the spot, and then there's a 18-inch box in the center of the table that they must break from.
Well, that part has happened before this racking the 9 on the spot. And it hardly moves the 9. It's very rare to make it on the break. Something has to come off a rail and kick it in, because it's not going directly into a pocket.
2 balls down on the break. 1 ball and the 3 ball. I think that was the wing ball. He's got a shot on the 2 here.
Yeah, I got to shoot it in the side. Got to shoot it in the side. Missed the 6, 2 rails to the 3, I believe. Let's see what he does.
Well, he could do some further damage here from the break. He broke and ran the last rack, and this is not going to be easy, especially if he tries to go in the far corner pocket. That would be super tough, but position comes at a much higher rate of difficulty playing the 2 in the side.
He hasn't made up his mind yet, but I'm sure he's going to shoot it in the side. He hit the 6, and it didn't hurt him. Might have helped him. Made the 6 easier.
Well, not only that, but got the cue ball right where he would like to get it. Yeah, that's a great shot, and he got a little reward, but he earned that by making so many good shots. You have to be at the table to get lucky, So.
Yeah. I always say that you gotta be good enough to have a chance to get lucky.
Right. That's right.
Nice touch. He's got an angle to get closer to the 7 now. But you need an angle on the 7 to get to the 8, but there really is no place to not have the angle. even if you're straight in on the 7, you could draw the ball to the 8.
Yeah, he's worked the cue ball nice and close to the 7. He could do anything he wants to from here.
Yeah.
You know, just watching him play and then his physique, it reminds me of Boy Sampson, Rudolfo Luat. Remember Luat?
Oh, very well. He
yeah.
died. Luat
Yeah.
died in an accident.
Very
He was
sad.
a great player and a great guy.
Yeah.
From the little I knew him.
Yep. No, I was around
Well-
him quite a bit.
Yeah.
Remember
Well, you went to the Philippines.
Yeah, he stayed with me over here too some, and he had that great break, and he was very sidearm. That's how he was different, but his body language was very similar to Cope and Chung's. Nice top shot there, good touch. A little off angle, he grimaces a little bit,
I don't
but
think
yeah.
I don't think it's going to matter.
No, I don't either. These guys are perfectionists and like to be perfect. Jacked up, going to draw to the side. And the second consecutive break and run out pushes the lead out 4-1, Cope and Chung. This is really fun for me.
Oh, it is. For me, too.
I feel my adrenaline go up when I see great pool like this.
Yeah, I like it myself, Mark. And plus, working with you is a pleasure.
I feel very similar to you. I always look forward to it, and I feel blessed and honored to learn from you. We've
Well,
did a
thank
lot
you.
of we've did a lot of matches over the years, and I always learn a
Maybe
little
a
new
couple of
tidbit.
100.
Yeah, quite a few.
Rack number 6.
And what I like about working with you is you're almost impossible to insult.
No, I prefer to keep it kind of focused on what we're watching.
You're right. You're right.
Now Chung back to his favorite side, the left side of the box. 6 ball on the wing.
Boy, what power.
Yeah.
What power. I never had that.
Illegal break, too. No, he made a ball. I'm sorry. Not an illegal
Yeah, he
break.
did.
Okay. Only 2 went across the head string with that power, you know. So yesterday we had a opportunity where someone made 2 balls on the break, and it was still an illegal break. And that's where we draw the line. I think that's
Yeah,
preposterous.
I don't care about that. I don't like that rule. Another rule I never liked is alternate breaks. Because if you get 3 games behind with alternate break, it's going to be tough to catch up. You got to be able to string. Well, he's got to go to the right, miss the 3, miss the side, and get straight in on the 2.
Big shot here. Boy, nice speed.
Great.
Look at how smooth that was. Looks like it was supposed to just go there all the way, you know.
He couldn't have put it with his fingers any better.
Not from where he was at. You will be delighted to get this result. He found the cue ball between the 6, 5, and 3. Should he have nicked any of those? Likely not to turn out very well. Now Chinakhov has to be deeply concerned that he's going to lose this game as well.
Yeah, I would say he's going to.
Both players have played perfectly except for 2 wild misses.
In the same rack.
Uncharacteristic, yeah, and right behind each other.
Yeah.
He went a little hot here, Danny. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened there ball speed-wise. But that
Well,
was-
if he gets off the rail, he's going to have to draw 1 rail to the end rail.
yeah, this is going to be a tricky shot because
is.
he knows he shouldn't have been there, and that psychologically plays havoc with your mind.
Well, the thing that might loosen your stroke up in this shot is you're winning 4-1. Be a little tougher if you were losing 4-1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Score is so psychological. But you're not supposed to think of that. You're supposed to play every game like it's the final game.
Well, he's elevating through 30 degrees, and that costs you some accuracy. Not
No
enough to
more
hurt him,
problem.
though.
He's going to have a good angle on the 7 to get to the 8 also.
Just needs
Just
a
by
stop shot.
stopping, yeah.
Yeah, this will be a pretty shot to watch.
And folks out there, you don't have to shoot hard to stop the ball. Just follow through low. Don't jump up. Go through the ball low. It will stop. You don't have to hit it hard.
Well, he's following, so.
Is he? Yeah, I don't think he had to do that.
He was even able to introduce a little bit of high right. And you see the cue ball check up off the end rail, work the cue ball a little bit closer, perfect angle.
Yeah.
Hit the heart of the pocket there. He's playing confidently and striking the cue ball very purely.
Well, he's going to hit a rail or two here. Probably one. Played a 9 in the same pocket.
Great focus, head
Oh,
still.
look at this.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, that could have turned out badly.
But we both got to love the way he's playing.
Oh, he's playing great, except for that one miss that he massaged the cue ball.
Oh, yet another break and run out. And the score is now 5-1. Chinakhov trails.
And we haven't seen Chinakhov in a while.
No.
He came all the way from Russia to watch the match.
He did miss that ball, and when you put that many racks on you, that makes that miss sting all the longer you sit there and stew on.
Right.
This wouldn't have happened to me if I had taken care of my business. You really have to have a lot of mental toughness to compete with these guys on a regular
no
basis.
doubt about it.
And stand up to it. You know, it's one thing to compete with them and lose, but I'm saying to hold your own.
You're right.
It
That's where preparation comes in.
Yeah.
You know, if you're prepared and in good condition, you can do anything in this game.
Yeah.
You're never behind and out of it.
You know, it's simply work ethic, you know, and that's what a lot of the American players seem to lack by comparison to these guys. And you can tell the confidence that Chung brings to the match. This is someone that competes daily at a high level. To just step up here and play the game like this. Wing ball went in. Another ball went in. Is he going to get any? No shot to
Cue ball
speak
got
of.
hit. All right, you got to play it safe here. You can't push.
No.
You can't.
I think he's going to move the one ball back to the center of the end rail there, or near where he's at, and
Hit
put the
the
cue ball
number.
down.
Hit the number and go one rail behind the
Pile here.
5, the 7, the 9, the 2.
Yep.
Let's make a good hit. The cue ball's going in snookerdom.
He might be putting the one ball down there now. I'm not sure.
I don't like that.
No, you were right.
He's got a lot of balls to get him with here.
Oh, boy.
And I always say, if you got a choice to play a long safe or a short safe, play the long one. In case you don't get him, he doesn't have an easy shot. And he really doesn't have anything but a kick.
He's going to jump it. But, you know, this is the issue.
I don't care for it.
World-class pool, Danny. You miss a ball that you shouldn't have missed, an unforced error. It now costs you 3 games, and you come back to the table and look at this. You have to kick or jump to even hit it.
I don't like it. The guy made a good safe on you. I don't like the idea of jumping to hit it. He made it.
Wow. What a shot. What a shot.
Well, he's got to make a couple more, but you know what? He can get back in the game if he pops this 2 in. You know he's shooting it. Position's no problem. The shot is. It's a mile away.
Let's see what his form holds together here.
No good.
You definitely saw
Tough shot.
Yeah, you definitely saw his elbow collapse and maybe just a little wiggle with his head. Now, I'm not suggesting that was easy.
It wasn't. No, but he didn't hit it good.
I'm suggesting that his form is what cost him. It wasn't an aiming error, but it was a stroke delivery error. He might be looking at trying to billiard the 9 ball in here and bank the 2 at the same time. Went and looked. I don't know if it's really laying
I don't
right.
think if it sits that way, but the
Right.
bank on the 2 is fine, or the billiard is fine.
Yeah, I don't think the 2 banks, if you bank the 2 in, I don't think you can pocket the 9 in the side. Or if you go
No,
for
you
the billiard, then the 2 goes 2 cushions cross corner. Well, he's not doing either thing. Well, he's undecided. Gonna let the shot clock elapse. 40 seconds back up on the clock for his extension this game. 5-1 is our score. He would like to steal this game and further put pressure on Chinakhov. Went for safety.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. He didn't bank it.
No.
I think he left a cut on it.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Well, Chinakhov watched a bunch of balls run, and now his next two shots, one is a long one. Now he's got a tricky one here.
Yeah, it's not easy to get position either with a certainty.
Good shot.
He was
Good
confident
shot.
enough to use inside spin on that, too. Now he's perfect.
Yep. He liked that shot better than the long two-ball shot. Like you say, his stroke wasn't very good on that. Long straight ends, your stroke has to be pretty good. And that's your forte, Mark, the stroke.
Looking at it, not delivering it.
No. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that was well struck.
Well, now he only has to stick the ball. Make the ball and stop right there. Oh, he drew the ball.
But why? And now he's got
He
the
didn't
wrong.
have to. Now
No.
he's got to play position.
Yeah.
Bless me.
I'm with you. God bless you, Danny. I'm with you 100%. There was no reason to draw back because it just made it harder.
Yeah. You're doing more than you have to.
Nevertheless, he's handled it flawlessly. Chinakhov now has 2. Open Chung, 5.
Well, you're not far out of it if you're only 3 games down with the match halfway through.
No, that's right.
But you got to break and run.
Yeah, that's Koping Chung. That's how he built his lead. He broke and ran 3 of the 5 games that he's won. Otherwise, they're playing even pool.
Back number 8, Ruslan breaks, trailing 5-2.
Chinakhov to the extreme right edge of the box. 5-1. Be the balls he's hoping to make. Everything else is random. 5 went in like a bullet. Cue ball rimmed the points on the side pocket but didn't go in.
And it was good because it was 3 cushion off of the points. But
Yeah.
he's got a shot on the one. But not easy position here.
No.
Not easy.
He's just going to kill it, cut it in the 2 ball from the center of the table. No, he didn't kill it.
And he didn't. No. But he got good position.
Yeah, and he even hit the ball a little thin. So if
And
he
he
hit
got the 8 out of the way, so he's got the 3 in either pocket.
had he hit the pocket pure with that last shot, he would have
He
been
did.
well short. But he rubbed it off the 8 because he hit it thin. The cue ball still didn't have enough pace.
Well, if he can get out here, he's only 2 games behind with his break.
And some good confidence coming. Yeah, the 8 ball's kind of half in the way here. He's planning this out carefully.
Another thing about pool, the world is a wreck. Pool is like joining people together. There's no 2 people here who hate each other. I don't think.
No, I agree.
Pool is a great sport to bring them all together.
Mercifully, he didn't rub the 7 there. It could have been problems. Good position play.
Yep. Got to miss the 9 now and go 2 rails to the 6.
I think he might go all the way, too, and play the 6 in the same. No, he was able to go 1 rail.
Beautiful shot.
Dug down, yeah.
Beautiful shot, but get an angle. He did.
This is not a routine out at all,
Not
despite the
at
fact
all.
that there was 5 or 6 balls wide open and he was pretty straight in. This took a lot of crafting with this part of the rack. Look at that power.
Great stroke.
Man, overstroked it.
Stopped perfectly.
Okay. But perfect position is not proper position because of the risk of getting here. You know, it's great. It's wonderful that you're this tall. Poor Alex
Draw the
Pagulayan.
ball a little.
Pagulayan never reached that ball.
You're right.
Yeah, when you see the guy make this many shots and this pure, you just marvel at the ball he missed. That would be something that you wouldn't think a mid-level league
You're
player
right.
would ever miss. But that happens. That's how hard it is. So a nice break and run out for the second time in this match for Chinakhov. He trails in the match now 3-5. There's a nice look at our TPAs there. Chinakhov at 893, just on the edge of world-class pool. Open Chung, look at that, 940. You won't lose many times playing 940, although that's a very hard pace to
Well,
maintain.
the guy lost yesterday, I think, shooting 935.
920.
920,
925, yeah. But yeah, you're right. That was an aberration, though. Ralph Souquet shot like an 8. What was it, 880?
881.
Yeah.
He beat a 920.
But Ralph made so many more balls. Chinakhov breaking once again, same place. Great power. The cue ball can go one rail cross side. That's the one risk of this break. Oh, you got a lot of draw. Made the one. Here comes the 2. He's going to get some kind of a shot. It's a legal break. Enough balls cross the head string.
Well, he's got a long shot on the 2. I think the 3 goes past the 6. And I'm saying that because that's the angle he's going to get. I don't think he could hit it full enough to play the 3 in the short way. But the 3 goes past the 6. So just cinch the 2 if there's such a thing on a long shot like this.
Right.
Play the 3 up the corner, and you can get out.
Very
This
testy.
is the whole game right here.
Yeah, very testy shot. Oh, boy.
He hit it on the full side. I don't know where he was trying to go. He couldn't get where I said he couldn't.
Yeah.
The shot might have been easier if he would have looked at the 3 down the long way. But that's going to stop his
Progress.
march. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a good chance. If he got out there, that was it. And I noticed over the years, there's that one shot every rack that win or lose the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. Boy, look at that, how easy he made it look.
Smooth.
Those are not,
yeah, not
those
easy
are
at
not
all.
easy shots.
No, sir.
Nope. Great shot. Well, it might be he didn't have a good year last year, but I think he's a much better player this year. I'm sure he hit a lot of balls in the year.
I am too. This really stings too because you just broke and ran out. I'm talking about Chinakhov, and then you give one back, and it's almost as if this guy never left the table. You know, he's just never missed a beat. So it kind of negates the great performance, other than you get some kind of a psychological boost confidence-wise that you ran a rack.
And if you play in a tournament like this, you got to make that 2. You got to make that 2 or you're not winning.
Right.
You know, I mean, look what just happened to him. He got 4 games behind, and he didn't get out. And there's no telling. He might get 5 games behind now.
Right.
Because this guy doesn't look like he's going to miss.
And he was playing 940, and it's improving as each ball drops in here,
Yeah.
you know. So got a heck of a head of steam going now. I
don't go far here. I play the 7 in the side. He's got the perfect angle to do it.
Yeah, he measured the corner on the side to see which way, if he gets there, so he's not shocked at what
Get
he
straight
has.
in, and you're perfect. Oh, he got to the corner.
Yeah, beautiful. All by design.
Yeah, good shot.
Now he doesn't have to do much at all with the cue ball, which makes this shot play even easier. He's capable of doing quite a bit because he's close to the 7, but he doesn't need to risk it.
Going to play the 8 and 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, you really have to eat, sleep, and live pool to be able to play at this level. Hoping Chung now has 6 games, Chinakhov 3. Looks so natural and normal how perfect every ball goes in. But these guys are the best in the world.
For sure.
948 now on his TPA, total performance average. Chinakhov, respectable at 867.
Big difference missing that too, Chinakhov.
Look at the ball's pocketed difference. That tells the tale. 55-26. Irrespective of all the other things, that's really what you need to know. Who made the most balls in this match? And that goes for any match. The person that makes the most balls is the person that wins. It's a rare day when the person makes less balls and wins the match.
Especially in straight pool.
Well, one pocket,
Has
banks.
nothing to do.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Boy, he makes the ball on the side.
Look at
That's
that.
like Ralph did.
3 balls. Here comes the 2. Oh, this is really going to hurt Chinakhov if he breaks and runs out here. Chinakhov
Yeah.
broke and ran, and then made a mistake, gave the match or a rack back, and now follows it up with a break around. So he ended up losing ground on this exchange.
Second day of our 7-day tournament, and it looks like the play is getting a little bit more intense and better. Look at that, no problem.
None.
That's what Chinakhov needed to do, make the 2. Well, he's going to go 3 rails in between the 6 and 9, I believe. Automatic. You don't need any English, just hit it a little below center and make it. There it goes. Perfect.
Yeah, he didn't really want to get it settled in on the cushion. He
You
was
don't want to
hoping.
get straight in or on, but he can
Yeah.
get to the side now and get the cue ball off the cushion.
Yeah, he's fine, and he's playing with a nice tempo.
Oh, he's got a great disposition too. But they love the game. That helps.
Yeah. You know, when you do this purely for monetary reasons, as opposed to you really love the game and just want to excel and test yourself against the best in the world, those two different mindsets come into play at this level. The person that truly loves the game wins the preponderance of the matches.
If he has talent too.
Yeah, that's. I left that unsaid, but I'm just saying. Uh-oh.
What was that?
He billiard-aired.
He didn't need to hit that ball.
Well, he was trying to nudge it towards the pocket, and he got a little too low.
He didn't need to do that, Mark.
Not
That's
arguing
more
with
than
you.
you needed to do.
He's going to have to come up with a shot here now into the
Yeah.
side, narrow side, and he's going to have to power up a little bit if he wants to work the cue ball close.
Yeah.
Oh, he's willing to take on the 9 from way back there.
Oh, I don't think so. I think the shot is just as easy if you try to get closer to the 9. I think. He's going to go 3 rails and get maybe to the middle of the table. Or he juiced it. That's a good shot. Look at
He has
that.
a spot shot here.
Yeah.
Remember in the day how we used to have to play these? I love this shot. It's missable. It's testy. Don't you remember when you scratched on the 9, the guy had to at least do something to beat you. You know, it wasn't just a gift like it is
Yeah.
today. There's no sense
Yeah.
even shooting it.
Right.
This is the exact angle I practiced for years. Oh, hammered it in.
Yeah, he didn't want it to roll off. I would never shoot it that hard myself.
Well,
But
That
that's
was his-
confidence.
that was his fourth break and run out of the match. He now leads the match 7-3. 9:55 on the TPA now.
Well,
9:55 and
Chinakhov,
climbing.
you could look back at it. You had a chance to get back in the match. It's not like you're dead yet, but you need to get to the table, and this guy doesn't want to get you to the table.
Yeah, really, maybe there's only two areas that maybe Chinakhov just blinked a little bit, and it's cost him dearly.
Yep.
4 out of the 7 games that Gopin Chung has won has been by virtue of break and run out. It's hard to stop that. He's been successful on 6 of those 6 breaks, so he's breaking at 1,000 rate. Pocketed a total of 10 balls in 6 breaks, Danny.
I played Lassiter many times, and one of the times I looked, he's running out. I said, wouldn't it be nice if I can get up and punch him?
Okay. 7 ball on the wing, 1 ball on the head. 1 found the pocket. Legal
Again?
break. Is he going to get a shot on the 2? I
No.
don't think so.
Nope.
He's blocked. You know, this is the 41st edition of the U.S. Open.
Right, longest running tournament ever.
I remember seeing Luther Lassiter playing this event, Irving Crane playing this event, naturally Meserek Siegel Hall, Nick Farner, many years, Jimmy Reed, who just passed on.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't mention that. He was dying for a long time, and he finally did. He talked to me like once a month. Wow, what did he do there besides miss?
He was trying to
Okay,
jump shot.
Chinakhov.
Yeah.
You got a chance.
Another guy that played here that I remember was your protege, Mike Corella.
Oh, yeah. I made a player out of him. But his temperament was terrible. Great player, but really nasty. He was like my little brother. He rode a unicycle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Unbelievable. He flew an airplane. He had a pilot's license. We were fishing out in the ocean one time, and he come buzzing by in an airplane.
Huh.
Well, what are you going to do here?
Yeah, it's tricky, this 5-7. He's going after it. Oh, he's going to...
Oh, he's playing the combination if he could hit it. He can't.
Oh, boy.
Did the 8 get him? Yep.
Yep. Oh, boy. Yeah.
I think he can make what we call a sweepy. Kick into the 5 and then billiard the 7 in. Yeah, I got to go for that. Well, he's not. He didn't even hit it. Well, do you play the combination now, or do you play the 5 up the corner?
I think he might play the combination because he has ball in hand.
Yeah, he'll be perfect. He'll lay it down perfect. But
It's awkward for a right-hander,
he
though.
can't reach it either. He's kind
Right.
of little. Could he reach this?
I don't think so.
You can put it a little longer so he could reach it.
Now, the way he kind of rolled the cue ball casually, if he would bump the 8 there, that would be a foul. We're playing all-ball
Or
fouls.
if he hit the cue ball with the tip, it would have been a foul.
Right.
I mean, it was close. I mean, you could call a foul on that. Yeah, you could call a foul on this.
Well, I would like to think that we're honorable enough that we would recognize he wasn't trying to hit the cue ball.
I know it, but Allison Fisher did this, and they called a foul on her. But you gotta consider that he's little. Perfect.
Yeah, good shot.
perfect because now he's got automatic position to the 6. Missed the 9 on the left side of it, and you'll get as close as you want to the 6.
One time, Luther was an old man, Luther Lassiter, when he was playing here. And but yet he had a red ferrule. He was still playing well. Did he go too far? No,
I
he's
asked
okay.
him about the red ferrule. I said, why do you have a red ferrule? He says, because I can't see. And then he was a funny man on the square. They tried to get him to play a series of exhibitions and pay him like $500 each. And he said no. I said, Wimpy, why did you say no? You know, that was his nickname, Wimpy.
Yeah.
I said, why did you say no? He says, because I want to go home, walk in the woods, and look at the frogs. That's exactly what he said. I played him many times.
8-3 is our score. Kopin Chung winning, playing well. Yeah, I got to see him play. I was really privileged and honored a couple years, too. And one time a newspaper man was in the stands, and he was sitting there. Wimpy was quite old. And he said, well, sir, do you think there's any chance you could still win a tournament like this? And he looked at him and kind of growled, if I thought I wouldn't win, I'd be practicing right now. And he said it real loud in the crowd.
Yeah, he had he had a southern wit. You know, he was from around here, really.
Yeah. Elizabeth City, right? North Carolina?
Yep. He played in Norfolk a lot.
3 ball in the wing. Chung set the break.
3 ball just missed.
Cue ball went in.
Yeah. That's not good. Making the cue ball on the break is not good.
When you were around Lassiter, how did he treat you, Danny?
Oh, he was a gentleman. He really was a gentleman. He was. The women liked him. But one woman broke his heart. And he never was right after that.
Very interesting. I love getting stories out of you because I didn't
got
have
more.
much firsthand. No, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
But that's interesting to hear how a guy's, life circumstance.
Yeah. It hurt him. I remember Lassiter beat Harold Worst in a big match on a Saturday, and Harold Worst got mad and challenged Wimpy to gamble. Then he realized it was after midnight, and it was Sunday, and he was a Mormon, and he didn't play on a Sunday, Harold Worst. Did you know that?
No. I never got to be around Harold Worst.
Yeah, he died at like 38 years old. He would have been the greatest. All games.
Chinakhov goes for the bank.
Goes for his wallet. Well, I don't know. I don't think it goes by the 8.
No, I don't think so either. It doesn't look like it. This would require quite a shot to cut this in the corner.
Yeah, you don't play it. I think you hit it on the right about there and try to go behind the 6 and 7 and knock the 5 to the end rail. I don't think you shoot here unless you want to shoot the 8.
He might go real thin on it if he feels confident that the path would let the cue ball trickle in behind the 7-1 rail. And just go thin and not rub it all the way to the end rail. Just rub it down a diamond or so. Now he's looking at doing something different.
Yeah, I like playing the safe. Cut it to the center of the end rail and try to go behind the 6 and 7.
Looks like it might require a little bit of draw there, which would make
A
the
little.
speeds a little bit off.
Oh, yeah, but see, that's what I tell the people. You don't have to shoot hard for it to draw. You're close to the ball. It's going to take off. I like the shot. You know, he's winning the match handily. Don't gamble and put the guy back in the match. Cut the 5 to the end rail and try to go behind the 6 and 7. That's the shot. And you're close enough to the ball to not have to shoot hard. What's he doing?
I think he's going to rub the 5 over by the 7.
Well,
That's
he's
gonna
going
be-
to sell out.
No, I think it's going to be a good shot. Maybe not.
I think he left it.
If he did, he'll be sick. Give
He
that
left
up.
it. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked my shot better.
Yeah.
But
Pretty.
he's going to like my shot better right now because this is an easy layout.
Chinakhov made quite a stroke there. That was inside
I
spin.
don't see why he did all that. I think he could have drew it one rail softly. But that's his style. Oh, he's got control of it now. Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about reaching the cue ball. He can do that from anywhere. Good speed.
Chinakhov takes advantage of the missed safety. Pulls back a game. Trails in the match 4 games to 8. Is going to use a player timeout now. Okay, we're back, everybody. And Chinakhov will be breaking. Now trailing 8-4. Puts his glove back on. Ken Shingman presiding.
This is wrap number 13. Ruslan breaks, trails 8-4.
4 balls, swing ball. Very powerful breaker. Wing ball and the 1 ball went in.
There goes the 7.
Boy. But not blessed with much of a shot on the 2, it doesn't appear. Looks like it go, well, it's a long straight in shot. I think he can
Well,
make
I
it.
think you shoot it in the side, and you go 1 rail to the 3.
It looks
don't
pretty
see how
thin.
you- No, it isn't.
Okay.
No, it's not. That's where you shoot it. I mean, you're going to get position on the 3 more if you don't shoot it in the corner. Well, what's he doing? I
You're
might
making-
be wrong. I like shooting it in the side. You're going 1 rail to the 3. Yeah, that's why I liked it better.
He's not found the range on any of those type shots.
No,
and
he
and the
hasn't.
stroke did not look good on any of those. It
You're
looked like
right.
a very quick transition, as if he was shooting it with a lot of doubt and trepidation.
That's the second long 2 ball he's missed.
Now, Chung would have a tough bank shot here to make, but it comes with a great reward.
Right. Positions are. This is a case. Do you play the combination and then got to play all kinds of position and all that? Or is it easier to just bank the 2 with automatic position? It's all percentages.
Yeah, he's
You
not
do it
gonna-
100 times either way. What do you do best? Well, he's not from Kentucky, but he didn't lose his head. He left a thin cut. And I think Chinakhov would rather shoot a thin cut than a long straight in now. We've
Yeah.
seen that a couple times.
Right. He ducking here? He
He
is.
sure is. And he did it pretty well. That's a dirty shot. But it counts.
He knew position was going to come at a premium, and the shot was fairly difficult, and he had a pretty routine duck. He's thinking that he might come to the table with a little bit of distribution of the balls.
Good shot.
Yeah, lodged the cue ball
Good
right there.
shot. Good choice.
Good camera work there. You can really
Well, let's see
it.
if he gets rewarded now. It looks like this is going to be awful tough to hit. Well, especially this way. I don't think he has a path to the 2. He doesn't.
Well,
It looked like things were in the way.
so Chinakhov earned himself ball in hand here.
Now he might make the 2. See what I mean? I knew he would make it that time.
Oh, I say yes. Sorry. Sitting here in a stupor, a pool stupor, and then he was making a joke with ball in hand. We fully expect him to get the 2. Probably the entire rack. I always felt like accuracy for a tall man was difficult because there's a greater range span of between their hands, right and left hand. So if the right hand wiggles a little, it shows up as a greater amount than with Parika or Sambahon or even Kopin Chung. Is when you look
Or
at
Alex Pagulayan.
right, and when you look at the great players, Karras and Mosconi, they were all short men.
Not as short as some of the Filipinos, but they were short.
Nice effortless draw stroke there. Our match is going to be 8-5. Chinakhov trailing and breaking.
You know, Karras lived in Jacksonville the end of his life, and I stopped to see him. He was 91, and he was still running 30s and 40s, but he couldn't play long. He got tired.
Uh-huh.
Hall of Fame member.
And a very nice man. I only got to meet him once or twice, but he was very gracious.
Was.
This is interesting. 70-47 is the ball count now. 897, 839. Chinakhov has broken ran 2 racks this set. Open Chung has broken ran 3 racks this set.
Well, if he could string a few games now, he's not out of it. Well, the wing, the head ball didn't go in the side, but look at this. Oh, he's got a good chance to run out here. Get back in the match.
Yeah, that's to be big.
I don't see him missing this rack. Come on, you got to get an angle. I think now he can cheat the pocket and go 2 rails.
Yeah. Oh, he's not queuing up as if he's doing that, is he? Oh, yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect, and he's got the angle to get to the 4 in the side now.
It fell right on the rail. He's a little awkward, but
He's all right, though.
yeah, I think he's all
He
right.
can cue the ball.
Just got to work a little harder. Slight elevation here to a partial pocket because as you can approach that with any speed, it gets quite snug. Hit the heart of the pocket.
Yep, he got in line, that's for sure. Roll forward, shoot the 5 in the corner. Lightly. Well, he's going to hit the 7 now, it looks like.
Yeah, and he's got just enough range that it's going to try to bunt the 7 a little bit towards the side pocket, but as long as it doesn't lodge on the
Maybe the
cushion.
corner. Maybe the corner.
Good call, Danny.
Yeah, he doesn't like this, but
No,
he's got a shot, and he's going to shoot it in the side anyway.
not in the side. It won't go in the side.
It won't?
No, it's past.
Oh, is that thin?
Yeah, he's going to have to draw back. This is going to take a good shot. Yeah, he hit it heavy. Oh, he made a good shot. He hit it plenty heavy. to
And he
avoid the
got to the
scratch.
8 in the side.
Well, this is
Nothing
a
to do here but make the 8.
nervy shot now. Small side pocket target. Hit it good. And cashes it in, break and run out. 8-6 is our score now. Chinakhov trailing
He's
and
in
breaking.
the match.
Yeah.
But folks, we want to tell you that when we show the TPA, Total Performance, they're sponsored by who?
Kamui.
Kamui.
Of course. Yeah, Kamui. Chalk and tips.
I wanted to get Mark in the story.
Thank you. Yeah, and we appreciate it. It adds so much dimension and depth to the match that you're watching when you can break it down and analyze the metrics of it. Absolutely vital growth here. Makes it more interesting and fun, but far more educational. So thank you, Kamui.
Great chalk. Great tips. And they had a party in Vegas. Best one I ever went to was an open bar, and the food was tremendous.
Back 15, RUSLAN breaks, trails 8-6.
4-ball on the wing. Chinakhov. That was a break and run out. His third one of the match. Wing ball found the pocket. Legal
He
break.
doesn't have a shot on the one.
No.
He can hit it, but it's not a shootable shot. Especially it has no position to it. You can't shoot this one. You
No.
gotta play safe.
And it's difficult to play safe from here, too.
It is. You're right.
I kind of like putting the 1 over by the 3 and let the cue ball with a little left English go to the 8, which usually will not completely block your opponent. It may, but you may defend yourself well enough that you get back to the table one more time and hopefully a little better circumstance to play from. When you're moving 2 balls at this range, it's a very dangerous shot.
Yeah, you don't want to run into the 8, actually.
Yeah, you're not likely to come out of this with ball in hand. You're just trying to buy yourself one more turn at the table.
Well, he does have a chance to bank the 1 perpendicular towards the 2 area and kill the cue ball with a little bit of reverse English. I think that would be the shot. Get this ball long. No, he didn't want to do that. This again is what I said. You got the short safe or the long safe. I like my shot.
Yeah, this is just too easy for Chung to handle. Chung now going to take a 5-minute break. Yeah, we're back. Chung has returned. The balls are in play as is. Score 8-6. Chung, who's at the table, leading. Now he's going to play a thin safe on the 1 under the 3. Trying to use the 9 to block. Beautiful shot. These guys make that look so easy. You just come around there like that.
Tough kick here. I don't know if he can hit the edge of the ball, but he's got a tough kick. Got to curve the ball around the 9.
Looks that way, yeah.
Might make it in the corner. In the far corner near the 2. It's going that way.
Good call.
It's in.
Good call, Danny. Got a shot.
In tough position again, but make the ball.
Well, we certainly can't fault him on that as being lucky. He made a nice shot to make a good solid contact and get some pace on the object ball. And that comes with it.
Like I say, you got to play good to get a chance to get lucky. Well, this is not really a hanger.
No. But he didn't miss yet. He can still defend himself, and that's kind of the key thing. Don't miss balls trying to play perfect position.
What's he doing, banking this?
I think you might be banking at 2 cushions and stopping the cue ball here.
No, he tried to bank it.
No, I mean not banking for safe is what
He left the shot.
Yeah, that didn't turn out really the way he wanted.
No, I'm surprised he did that. I think if he was banking at it, you cross it. You don't hit it straight on.
But he was banking for safe, not
yeah, well,
offense.
he didn't do that either.
Okay. Yeah, I understand the 2 cushion one. We're crossing it.
I think when you're, well, he's not that far behind a couple games, so he just tried to play it safe and get back to the table. He'd be 1 game behind. Oh, this is not going to be great. not going to be great. Well, do you cut it in the side or do you bank it?
On the overhead, looks like you got to bang it, but you never know.
I think he can
The
do
table,
either.
When I look at the table from here myself, it looks like he can cut it. Naturally, you prefer to cut it if you
Yeah,
can.
but you're dogging it and he doesn't. I'm kidding.
Well, we'll find out what he thinks.
I think he's shooting it in the side all out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I prefer to cut it.
He overcut it by a yard. Didn't lose his head.
I don't think he's going to like it.
Well, he's got a cut at it for sure. Not a hanger.
No, this is a tough shot. This is the one he floated in earlier that you said he made that look easy, and it's not.
I think position is automatic. Make the 3. The 5 is out in the open. You're going to have it somewhere. It goes in all 6 pockets.
This is where that effortless gliding transition from backswing to foreswing really pays its weight in gold for accuracy, super accuracy here, because that's what this shot requires.
Boy, no problem at all. He's going to get snookered.
Oh, that's not fair. Is
Not
it?
fair.
That was a good
Life's
shot.
not fair sometimes.
No, that was a good shot. But that is what Chinakhov needed right there too. A break like this. If he has to kick at this ball,
Well, like I tell Billy and Cardona when I'm doing commentary with them, it's not a disaster yet. You know, he's still at the table. So you can't say he got a bad roll. It's not over. I wouldn't bet against him hitting it, would you?
no, I think he can even kick and hit it. But what happens after that? He wants to half mass say if the 9-ball moves at all, it's going to be a foul because we're playing all ball fouls.
Right.
And he's going to use his extension here. So he's going to go half mass A. Well, no, he's undecided again. The half mass A is more exciting than the kick. I mean,
He
a good
didn't
effort.
make it. Well, Chinakhov can run out here. He's only a game behind. It actually looked like he was getting killed, but he can be a game behind if he gets
Right.
out.
Yeah, it was 8-3 at one point.
The open shot is the first one. Tough shot, but if he makes this, he's in the match. He didn't. He hit it bad stroke. You see him? He even jumped up a little.
Yeah, the side pocket loomed large, and the other thing, he had to bend the cue ball back at the side pocket, which makes you want to play it a little heavy, and that's just how he hit it. So
But your body will tell you when you're apt to jump up. When you're a little afraid of the shot, your body will warn you, so don't jump up. But he did, and that could be his last chance. What's this?
and he fell well short of the mark here, and he's going to have to make a great shot now.
50-yard line.
The shot plays so much more difficult when you accidentally leave it for yourself rather than
Right,
a design
mentally,
shot.
he's cutting at it, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
With power.
Oh, he made
What a
it.
shot. I got to clap for that one. That was,
Great shot.
yeah, that was.
Well, the people are clapping for you, Mark.
No, they should
That was a great shot.
recognize the level of difficulty. there.
Chinakhov had a shot, and he didn't make it, and this kid did. Big difference.
Oh, he has good speeds, doesn't he?
Yes.
The ball's just, he maximizes that pocket opening. All right, well, that was a big turn of events there. As
Yeah.
Chung puts himself on the hill to be on the hill, that means he's got 9. Chinakhov 6. Using the Accu-Rack here, Chung looks on, making sure they all get frozen. Brand new sets of Cyclop balls.
It's cyclop. It's not plural.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, you said cyclops. It's cyclop.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I
No big deal.
apologize.
Don't apologize. You know?
I knew that. So.
Back 16. Chung breaking. He leads 9-6.
All right, here we go. 3 balls on the wing.
Oh, he made a couple,
Yeah.
but the one is going to be a tough shot to start with.
That was weird. The 5 ball jiggled awkwardly based on the rack template. It was going to come on past the 9 or even lightly bump the 9. And Ken Schumann really needs to remove the rack right now.
You're right. In the past, they let it stay.
Well, the issue is that there's going to be a shot that comes up that's testy later on. They're going to need to move it. But
Yeah,
then if it's inadvertently not back,
Well, why
Exact
aren't they
same
moving
arrangement.
it?
well, I think Kopp and Chung has to request it.
A tough shot to start with, but if he makes it, he's going to get on the hill. He's not going to make it.
Now they don't have to even move it. They opened everything up. That's
Well, they
exactly what he
will.
didn't want to do. Yeah.
Well, that was a big shot to make.
Yeah.
Chinakhov has another chance. I don't see anything going wrong here. Stop the ball, and you got an angle on the 5 to get to the 6.
And he felt way short.
Yes, he did. Now he's got a tough shot. But position is automatic if he can cut it in. But that's bad playing.
Yeah. And
You got to get better on this shot.
The 9
That's
ball's
why I
even-
said stop the ball. He went a little bit more and
Yeah.
got fuller.
he wanted to go across, I think.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah,
Solid
but where are you
shot.
going?
Well,
He doesn't have a good shot again. I don't know if he's from Kentucky. He can't bank this. It does bank, but I don't know if he's a banker. He's not. Oh, he made it. Well,
I have a tricky back cut into the corner.
yeah. Cut his wallet.
Uh-oh, that's a
Oh,
loss
that's
of match.
loss of match is right.
Yeah. You can't concede the balls. It's a
He
one-game
lost the
penalty.
match.
He did.
No. He wins this game, you lose a game. He doesn't go out.
Oh, I see.
Okay? You win the game, you're -1.
I thought it was loss of match. I would say it's loss of match.
They don't do it that way. They take one off of your score, so he goes back a game. So the score
Yeah.
now stands at 10-5. It's the only way to get a negative score in 9-ball is to concede the game before the match is over with. Yeah, you know what? The emotional aspect of that is it's so much distressing that now you're not going to be able to concentrate at the level that you're going to need to play to win this match.
Yeah, that was poor sportsmanship.
Well, he's frustrated. I don't think he necessarily. It wasn't premeditated. He got out of line. He slopped the ball in. Well, I'm just saying, you
But
know.
don't forget, he missed a few balls before that.
Right, and
And
that's what I'm
his nerves
saying.
went.
And yeah, exactly. So that's I think. Do I think he had the emotional moment where he just did something without thought? Yes, I do. I don't think it was like he wants to be a bad sport.
Well,
think he's
my vote is
frustrated.
for loss of match.
Well, anyway, he lost a rack off of his score, and they had one. So it's all good. 10-5 is the score. That's the
Yeah,
accurate
he's
score.
got to win 6 in a row now.
This is rack 16. Chung is breaking on the hill. Ruslan has 5.
6 balls on the wing.
Something flew in.
Couple
Another
balls.
one flew in.
And
He
well,
doesn't have a good shot.
no, but he's got a chance to play safe or do something here
Yeah.
to defend himself. He's not naked. Although it's not an easy safety here.
I don't know. I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
what do
you
you
cut
see?
it and go towards the 7.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
no,
great.
that was a good shot.
That was better.
That was devastating. Now he's looking at a couple rail kick, I think. I don't think he can go one rail. Well, he can go off the end rail, I guess, but then you're not going to get any separation. So 2 cushions.
Tough hit. Tough hit. But he hit it.
Yeah, good shot. Good shot.
He didn't leave a great shot either.
Chinakhov, he's still dangerous, but he doesn't look in the mood to grind.
Right.
You
I
know?
don't think he feels like winning anymore.
I think it's going to be, if he wins, it's going to be with the 1 stroke. All is lost, whatever happens. I'm not worried. I don't think there's going to be any more pressure or anxiety, is what I'm saying.
If he wins from here, he's going to need help from his opponent.
Yeah.
This kid is not going to give him
No. Good.
6 games,
Nice point.
especially playing dirty shots like this.
Yeah. That makes it, well, you got to keep the pressure on. It's just good pool. Well, Chinakhov can bank this, apparently. Some of the safety exchanges you see at this level of play are quite interesting, too.
Yeah, you didn't play safes with Irving Crane. You get the worst of it.
Well, no, I'll have to kick this in.
He hit it anyway. I don't think it passes the 3.
We're about to find out if it does. There's even,
He's looking. I don't think it does, but we'll see.
oh, if there's even a sliver, he's shooting at it. I think there's enough room. Nope.
Well, we still don't know if it passed.
He was ready to concede the game. Did you see? He kind of moved his hand
Again?
down by the 7 ball.
Again?
But then when they arranged themselves, he let it go. Yes. It appeared that way. I'm trying to interpret his actions. But his body language suggested that if that 1 ball would have checked up in a nice place, he might have just gave up.
Yeah, he didn't feel like shooting. He had a shot, but
Yeah.
he wanted to do this.
And Chinakhov is definitely not in the mood to play this either. So it's not going to be, he's not going to be running down the shot clock or anything and using the extension.
Well, he's got a combination. 1 into the 2, and then he'll shoot the 1 into the far corner. Perfect.
Nice speed there. Controlled the secondary object ball so well.
Yeah, I think this match is coming to an end.
Yeah, finally
And that's no big prediction.
Well, I would say that Chung landed more good shots and then a host of body blows, and it's finally taken a toll here.
In other words, you're saying he deserves to win the match.
I am. I'm saying that he's outplayed him on every front.
He did, you're right.
And not to discredit Chinakhov, he's a great player. Chung played superior.
Well, of course, it shows in the TPA. Good shot. Got an angle on the 7 to get to the 8.
Well, you just embolden your confidence here when you get this angle. Now you know it's a formality as long as you stay focused. We're going to get to see the Predator rest here momentarily, unless he plays left-handed.
The guy's amphibious.
Cancel that order. Good shot, good speed there. He made it look effortless. Routine 9-ball now to close out the match. Yeah, any closing remarks, Danny? What you saw there?
Yeah, I saw a temperament in Chinakhov that I didn't think he had.
And
But that's it. And we know that he got outplayed every side of the ball.
Yeah, right. 897 on the Kamui TPA. Well, this has been an AccuStats video production. Any rebroadcast or republication is expressly prohibited without written previous consent. On behalf of AccuStats, thank you for joining us, and so long for just a while.